I, I can start with our opening prayers. Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. All right, so Srikanth Mahodaya is out of town today, so I'll be leading the class today. So I still see some people joining on. Give me 1 second while we admit everyone. But for today's class, everyone, I think the agenda was to do the presentations on the Ayurvedic herbs. I believe in the groups were created and the presentation templates were created. We had about 11 groups, and we did get notified by some groups that they will not be able to present. That's fine. So we can do this. Ideally, we want to take about 6 minutes each per group using the template that was provided. So I do have the groups in front of me, starting from group 1 to group 11. But considering some of the groups were not able to work on this, what I'll do is I'll go around the table and call out the groups. If you're ready with your presentations, feel free to share your screen and you can start presenting one of the members from your group. Does that sound good? Does it sound good? All right. Perfect. So for group one, I have the group one is Shiva, and I do see Sureka ji here.
Yes, yes. My
Uh,
teammate is not in town, so I am only one doing the presentation
okay. If
today.
you have, no problem, Ji. This will be recorded, so no problem. If you're ready and you're okay to present, feel free to
Yes,
go.
yes. I will do that.
Thank you.
Thank you. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, we can.
I am taking the Azwine leaf for my presentation. This is the plant looks like. It is about 2 feet. It will grow about 2 feet. Mostly is it is a yearly plant. It is also called Azwine leaf and Dodapatri, Karpuravalli and Vamuaku in different languages. Azwine is an ancient medical herb and famous in India. These leaves are best homemade remedy for common cold, sore throat, or even flu. We can use leaves and seeds for in our daily lives. The Addapatri Kashayam recipe is efficient when we consume 2 to 3 days. A cultivation in India, mostly major places are Gujarat and Rajasthan. Excuse me. Not yeah. Ajwain plant is a very aromatic and is fresh green hair. It Ajwain is also used in Indian food. I personally use preparing pakoda with this herb. It is a strong flavor, but it is delicious. My kids also liked it, and in I don't want to mention more all of them, but in this blog I see Ajwain nutritions, how to use and benefits and side effects in this blog. So I am presenting only few of them here. We can use for stomachache, cough, reduce weight, and for menstrual cramps, headaches, and migraines, oral health, and also for digestive aid. Ajwain, considered as warm in nature. Apart from all of these, Ajwain also reduces inflammation and nerve irritation. Can you use the this is the recipe for uh, preparing the kashayam. We can use 5 ajwain leaves, three boiling in 3 cups of water with 1 tablespoon pepper, 1 inch cinnamon, half-inch teaspoon of cloves. It is very good for a cold, and we can use directly 5 ajwain leaves on fire and release the juice. We can use this juice. There are three different ways to use this kashayam. You can squeeze the juice directly from the leaves. It is good for infants, like, instant relief for kids. These are, I think, in modern researches, herbal medicine is becoming more increasingly popular because there will be no that much side effects. Herbal medicines are particularly suitable for the treatment to non-life threatening conditions. So it is increased in modern research. Herbal medicines are increasing to use. Yeah. Um, I am providing this much information for my presentation.
Thank
Can
you.
I? Yeah, I'm stopping my sharing.
Thank you, Surika ji. Yeah, this was really good, and yeah,
Yeah, this is my first time
no
presenting my.
problem.
Yeah.
Thank you, Surika ji. That was really good. I think very popular herb, and
Yes.
I still remember my grandmom used to just pluck it from the backyard and give this with
Yes.
some rock salt whenever, as a kid, we had common cold. So yeah, very useful herb, and agree, very very diverse herb. We make a lot of dishes with it as well. So thank
Yeah,
you.
because of this presentation only, I came to know so many benefits. I know few of them, but because of this presentation, I came to know so many.
Very glad to know that. All right.
Thanks for this opportunity.
Thank you, Sureka ji. Um, all right. So we'll move on to group two, Lakshmi. I see, but before we go there, I see Rajji has his hand
Hello,
raised.
this is Rishita, and then I didn't get any information from my group, so I'm presenting it solo.
Okay.
I'm
Uh,
in group Lakshmi, by the way.
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
Oh,
I'm in group Lakshmi, by the way.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Yeah,
um,
you can go ahead.
there was some confusion, Ji. Like, we are also in the group too. Myself and DCG has created a WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, Rishta Ji, like, we can both present. Like, there will be two presentation from group two.
No problem. We can
Yeah.
go one after the other. I think there has been a little confusion in the group creation. That's fine.
Go ahead, Rishta Ji. Yeah.
Okay. Give me a minute.
Yeah, we can see the screen.
Okay. So, my name is Rishita, and I'm in 8th grade. So, today I'm presenting about Nirugundi. The things I'm talking about is characteristics, describing the uses, how it is used, and some of the research that the researchers did. Ayurveda, the beautiful Indian system of medicine, focuses on using herbs to promote holistic healing and balance in our lives. One standout herb you will love in Nurgundi, also known as Vailaku, Vitex nigundo, or the five-leafed chase tree. It's highly regarded for its wonderful tripical benefits. You can find Nirgundi mentioned in classic texts like Charaka Smriti. It's a book where it's celebrated for helping relieve pain, reduce inflammation, and tackle various health issues. Okay, so I have one of my personal life experience that I would like to share. Like whenever I used to get cold or fever, my grandma used to bring these leaves and then she used to boil them in water and then we used to bath with them. Like it was kind of cool. Physical characteristics. This impressive physical characteristics. This impressive plant is a large aromatic scrub or small trees, researching heights of up to 8 meters. It features demonstrative height of a demonstrative reddish or brown bark. Delight leaves with 3 to 5 leccentrial leaflets. The striking bluish-purple leaflets. This species thrives in the tropical region of eastern and southern Africa, as well as in Asia. It flourishes near water bodies in lush grasslands and within mixed open forest. Uses. Inflammation. Leaves are used Leaves are used and typically preparation to reduce joint pains and swelling. Respiratory health. A decoction of the leaves can smooth cough and asthma. Apply a paste of leaves to relieve enzyme and itching or wounds. For skin conditions, fever and flu. Drink tea or decoction from the leaves and root to the lower fever and elective flu symptoms. Hormonal regulation. Capsules or tentacles made from the seeds or leaves are taken to regulate menstrual cycle, relieve PMS, and support reproductive health. Relaxation and circulation. Tea made from the plant's leaves is consumed to improve blood flow and promote relaxation. Looking how well it works. Many interesting studies have looked into the benefits of Chinese Chester, also known as Wailaku. For example, research shows it can be helpful for gynecologic concerns like PMS, also pro- process safety management and menstrual irregulates. Because of its energetic and progestin activities, plus another studies received its helpful properties including anti-inflammatory and liver protective. Effects. If you would like to learn more about this tree, feel free to read the book Charaka Smriti. Thank you.
Thank you, Rishita. That was really good.
Thank you.
All right. The next group is Dharamchandji. You want to go?
Yes, absolutely. Namaste, everybody. We are part of Lakshmi group, and let me just start presenting in just a second.
Yeah. Before you do DCG, I do see a hand raised from Sureka ji. You had a comment, Sureka ji?
No, no.
Okay. Okay. I think that was by accident. Yeah. Go for it, DCG.
Okay. Namaste, everybody. So, our group Lakshmi is composed of Prasad Kunditi ji and myself, Dharmchand Gania, and we're going to talk about Karakaya in Telugu, and then Kadika in Tamil, and Haritaki in Hindi and also Sanskritam. Um, so, real quick, I wanted to kind of show you before we start here. So the package looks like this in practical sense. So I went to an Indian store and I actually bought it and actually used it because my son and my wife, they were actually going through some respiratory issues, cough and cold and everything. So this is how it looks like for those who want to look at it. So basically, just a little piece of this, just put it in your mouth. That's the easiest way you can actually start experiencing the benefits of this. Quick about the properties, the rasas. It has all like 4 different types of rasas, but the guna is basically laghu and ruksha, and virya is actually ushna, which is the heat. It creates heat in the body. Vipaka, which is the after digestion effect, is actually madhura. So I actually put some in the mouth. I don't have any issues, but want to taste it. So it's tikta, which is bitter for me. So it does have all the other properties. It depends on how you use it. Okay. So and it's also called Terminalia chibula in the scientific name. But in our Indian store it says reticulata. But it's minor variants, but basically the dried one looks just like that as I showed you. Where it's found, it's in India, and especially in the lower Himalayas, and east of River Ravi, all the way through West Bengal and Assam. The key point is it grows only at 5,000 feet altitude. Okay, so going back into the introduction of the Karakaya, it's, as I was saying, it's Haritaki in Ayurveda. It has many benefits. It's called the king of medicines, and it also has unbelievable amount of health benefits. It's a antipyretic, aphrodisiac, and anti-helminthic, cardiac tonic, and carminative and purgative. So it also helps in digestion. So benefits, I'm going to hand it over to Prasadji right now. Prasadji, can you take over?
Yeah, namaste, DCG. Namaste, everyone. Before talking about the benefit, I want to introduce, how I got introduced. So it's from my mother. Started whenever we feel dry cough or indigestive or constipation problem. So she used to give this one. Um, because of the bitterness, sometimes she puts it in honey and just put it in the mouth, so, and just chew slowly, and get that, whatever the rasa you get it in the mouth, just digest it slowly. So even when you are having this dry cough, we use it for all my kids. We make paste sometimes, and if you have any oral issues also, we apply it, the powder. So yeah, coming back to the benefits, it improves digestive system. As I said, if you have any had a good meal, and if you want, if you are having this bloating and acidic in your stomach, this churna will helps in this. As I said, oral problems also it will helps. How to use this herb? We have these different ways of doing it. Either eat it the whole fruit, um, take a cut this hard fruit, and just put it in the mouth, or make churna out of it. If you have if you want to make kashaya, and you can make that one as well. Just a note on this: if you use it too much of these, it will brings a lot of heat in your body. So it can result into the negative side effects. So we use it whenever we have the symptoms only, we use it, so too much of using will increase your pitta. And these are all other ways of consumption based on the seasons. You can mix it with, like, during different seasons, and to balance different doshas, like, vata, pitta, and kapha. You can mix these one, either the powder or, like, the whole fruit. Yeah, DCG, if you want to go ahead and talk
Sure.
about these all references from Charka Samhita.
Sources are from. So it actually says like Virichena Paga, which is mild laxative. So these are like terms used directly in Charaka Samhita. And then Aro Shugna. So I'm not going to go through every single aspects of it. We want to document where it actually the sources are from. So we want to make sure that we also learn as we are actually learning about the herb ourselves. Besides the practical knowledge of what Prasadji was saying, it's coming through generations through his mother telling about his experience in life, right? So we're going to document that here. So these are all the types of you know details that is mentioned directly in Charaka Samhita, which is the source of our knowledge, right? And then the other one is the preparation method, which Prasadji was alluding to earlier. So you can actually make a kashaya, which is a decoction. And what you're doing is basically using the fruit and deseeding it, and then using with 1 cup of water, and then you simmer it to heat, and then you make it a kashaya. So the recipe is actually here, and then the other one is also, as Prasadji was saying about the toothpaste, also used for skin ointment, so for skin treatment issues. So essentially, just basically use the powder, and then you can use it. One of the actual emulsifier, which is basically the water, rose water, honey, or another type of oil. You can use any of them. Okay, so that's how you use it. And there's a mention of Karakaya in the modern research. These are all the places where we actually got our references from. Okay, that's what we got, and hope this was helpful, and people can make it to practical use in their lives right now. Dhanyawada.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you, DCG and Prasadji. This was very, very informative. All right. Moving on to group 3, Vishnu. I do see Mrudula ji is here. Mrudula ji, I see Akshay Jog ji. Do we have a presentation from group 3? Mrudula ji, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm so sorry. I don't have my presentation ready. The
No
time,
worries.
the time in the morning, that's been extremely difficult for me to adjust to. The Sunday evening was working out well for me when we were having the informative session. Since the morning, I haven't been even able to make it to all the classes.
No worries, no worries. You will,
And I was
you know,
actually thinking about picking kesher because kesher is good for the eyes. I read in one of the Hinduism Today journals, but I didn't really get into researching it and everything like that. And
no problem.
generally I'm half asleep during this class. I'm still drinking my chai. So sorry.
No worries, no worries. I hope you get back that sleep rhythm, and we'll have other opportunities in the future to be able to present. So no problem at all. All right. Moving on to group 4. I do see Dinesh ji, Deepta ji, Sri
Namaste.
ji. Namaste, Deepta ji.
Okay. So yeah, couple of people are missing. Couple of us have worked on it, and this is what we have.
Sure.
So the herb we picked was Karpuravalli, and the reason I picked this particular herb was because it grows over here. Just from a clipping, it just grows, and it grows very luxuriously. All it requires is a little bit of rooting in a glass of water, and it just grows. And then we stick it into the ground. It's a flourish. So, how can I do this share? Okay. I'm a little technologically challenged.
No problem, Ji. At the bottom, where you see the mic, mute, and camera option,
Yeah.
right next to the emoji, there is a arrow button in a box. It says present now. Or on the left side of the raise hand feature, there is a button that says present now at the bottom.
Sorry.
No problem, Ji.
How about I just go ahead and present and then I will share the document.
That's fine too. That's fine too.
नहीं
Uh,
ऐसा सुनिए ना दीप्ता जी, बहुत
हाँ।
इजी है, आप टेंशन ना लीजिए। ये एक प्रेजेंटेशन का हमें एडिशनल टाइम भी है, आप आराम से लीजिए और
आप एक काम करिए, आप अब मैंने जो लिंक भेजा है वो शेयर कर दीजिए.
हाँ,
That will
एक
make it
सेकंड
easy.
चालू रखिए,
हाँ.
मैं करता हूँ। आप
हाँ.
तब तक अगर बताना है, अगर वर्बली है जो है तो आप स्टार्ट कीजिए, मैं वो लिंक वो उसमें ऐड करता हूँ।
Same link, yeah, same thing. Okay,
अपना
so
गूगल डॉक्यूमेंट राइट?
हाँ, the last link I just sent.
Or if you want, you can put it in the chat and I am happy to present it just to make it easy.
He can do it. Dinesh, he can do it. Not a problem.
Okay. No problem.
Okay, so introduction to this herb. Karpooravalli is known as Indian borage, Borage. That's the pronunciation I heard. I looked up pronunciation and I found that pronunciation. Country borage, also known as Mexican oregano, Mexican mint, Cuban oregano, French thyme, Spanish thyme. In India, it's known as ajwain ke patte in Hindi, Dodpatra in Kannada, Overpan in Gujarati, Pan over in Marathi, and so on in different languages. It grows up to be about a meter high, fleshy stem, leaves are about 5 to 7 centimeters by 4 to 6 centimeters, fleshy, broad, egg slash oval shaped with tapering tip, frosted appearance due to the thick, stubby hair. It belongs to the Lamiaceae family or the mint family per Western system. Per IKS, it belongs to the Tulsi Kula or the Karpuradi Varga. Its scientific name is Placitranthus ambionicius. It was classified under a different genus called Coleus prior to 2019. So a lot of research will go with that name, and then it has now got changed. So we need to be aware of both the scientific names for this purpose. It has an oregano-like flavor and odor. It is cultivated for culinary uses, medical uses in both natural medicine and pharmaceutical industry. It is native to Africa, from Kenya to South Africa, also cited as native to India, and perhaps both. There is scientific evidence to prove both that it was along the coast of Kenya to South Africa as well as India. So maybe that's true. It grows in a
सॉरी,
variety.
वो मुझे वो बता रहा है कि आपको अप्रूव करना पड़ेगा, मतलब एक्सेस लेना है ना, तो आपको उसको अप्रूव करना पड़ेगा, तो फिर मुझे ईमेल आएगा, वो सभी प्रोसेस है। इससे सिंपल है
ठीक है.
ना, आप मुकुंद जी को भेज दीजिए ना, वो मुकुंद जी इसमें अपलोड कर देंगे।
हाँ, let me do
आपके
that.
पास जो है ना, वो लिंक सीधा व्हाट्सएप या किसी में भी मुकुंद जी को भेज दीजिए।
Dinesh ji, it is going good. I think she is already explaining, and time is anyways passing by.
Yeah,
I
that's fine, Ji.
will
That's fine. No
review
problem.
later. You can continue, Dipta ji. We are able to easily understand. I think we
Yeah.
are good.
ठीक है. So that's good. So it grows in a variety of climates, prefers tropical and semi-tropical works as well. It can be propagated through stems, cutting, and seeds. Its abundant growth is and because of its abundant growth, it's classified as a weed in some countries. And the rasa panchaka of this dravya karpuravalli, the rasa or taste is tikta, bitter, and katu or pungent. Guna or qualities is light, laghu, and ruksha, dry, tikshna, sharp. Virya or potency is ushna, hot. Vipaka is Katu or pungent. Prabhava is Kapha Vata Shamaka, balances Kapha and Vata. Uses of Karpuravalli around the world. This is kind of interesting. In different parts, it's not yet recognized as much as we have exploited this particular herb. It's used as a culinary spice for flavoring meat, soup, fish, etc., and local beers. It's in some places used for washing clothes, hair, laundry, etc. And in some places, they have recognized it as an insect repellent and therefore use it as a insecticide. It's also used as a seasonal fodder. And I would imagine that cattle would be really healthy because it has so many health properties. So in some countries, it's grown substantially, and it's an agricultural culture industry in itself. They use it, say in Brazil, they use it for treatment of skin ulcerations, for scorpion bites. For the juice is used to treat skin allergies. And in some places, it's used for its magico-religious rituals to ward off spirits, etc. So let's see what place it has in Ayurveda. So primarily, the preparation method is crushing the leaves and using it to treat various conditions. It's very rarely that other methodologies are used, preparation methodologies. So if you look at all these wonderful list of things that it does, it's something you'll really want to grow in your own home. This is the time you can always send a message out to your local neighborhood. Maybe somebody can give you a clipping. And I have seen it being sold as ajwain leaves in the local desi stores. I've seen it here in Dana Bazaar. So yeah. So let's see what it does. Respiratory system, just 5 to 6 ml is used to treat coughs, rhinitis, asthma, and all respiratory infections. For the digestive systems, 10 ml with hot water is used to get rid of intestinal worms. With the juice of ginger, it's used to treat indigestion and improve appetite. To treat flatulence and dyspepsia, which is upper abdominal pain due to overeating, and piles. For the urinary system, it's used to treat renal and urinary stones as a diuretic to increase urine production. Stagury or urine stagnation, since it increases the amount of urine production. Nervous system. It's used to treat convulsions, which is involuntary sudden muscle contractions. It's also used for other conditions like anxiety. Circulatory systems, all heart diseases. I just have to say stop with that because the list of heart diseases which exist and this treats, it's pretty much all. So I just said all heart diseases. So any kind of stone formation in any part of the body, like be it kidneys or gallbladder, or even an extra growth like a bone spur, which is called collectively called calculus. Yes, the same calculus we study in math. It's used to treat that. Antibiotic. It's used as an antibiotic to treat STDs like gonorrhea. Analgesic. As a painkiller, it's applied on the forehead to treat headaches and around the eyes to treat eye pain from conjunctivitis. It has anti-cancer properties and it reduces fever. All this and much, much, much more for no side effects. Chemical constituents and modern research. So primarily two chemical constituents make this such a wonder herb. One is carvarol and camphor, and the other is camphor. Besides this, it also has oxalactic lactic acid, flavonoids, which are particularly Cirrus martin and beta sitorsitol. And these are also found in significant quantities. So, just going through the headings of the scientific research which has been done. Plenty has been done, but I've just listed three here. Antibacterial activity of uh, Coleus and Pionicus on 6 bacterial strains. Antibacterial and antifungal activity of the Coleus leaves. Anti-cancer effect of Coleus ambion- ambionicus on human cancer cell line. So I've also added the citations where I've got this information from. I do hope this has inspired you to grow this and hopefully use it as need be, because once it starts growing, it's a luxurious growth. So you'll have plenty of uses for it, and hopefully you don't need it, but it's a good thing to have at home. Thank you. धन्यवाद.
वन लास्ट थिंग, अगर किसी को चाहिए तो मुझे प्लीज मैसेज कीजिए, मैं आपके लिए ऑर्गेनाइज करवा दूंगा.
Thank you, Dinesh ji. Yeah, I mean, if it grows in abundance, there is not nobody complains about making excess pakodas. It's also a very delicious herb.
So
thank
many
you,
things.
Ji, and thank you, Dinesh ji. All right, so next is Group 5. Group 5, actually, I don't see anyone from Group 5. I was also part of Group 5, but unfortunately, I was out last couple of weekends, so I didn't get a chance. So, anyone else? Anyone here from Group 5? Okay, let's just move on to Group 6. Nishika ji, Vijaya Durga Rani ji, Janki Benji, anyone here?
Yep, we are here.
Okay.
Nishka ji, do you want to start?
Sure, I'll present.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you all able to see my screen?
Yes, Ji, go ahead.
Okay, so our presentation was on haldi or turmeric, or which is also known as the golden herb of Ayurveda. So, as an introduction, the original name of haldi in Ayurveda is Haridra. It dates back to at least 4,000 years, and its uses are described in the Charaka Samhita and Shushruta Samhita for its immense healing properties. Janki ji?
Sure. So it appearance of the turmeric is basically orange yellow rhizomes, and it is from a ginger family. Turmeric is basically a perennial herbs which grows 1 meter tall, and it usually grows in tropical regions where the climate is about 20 to 30 Celsius, and it has a heavy rainfall. In mainly, it is actually grown in India, and India is the largest producer of the turmeric, but it is also grown in South Asia, China, and Africa. Also, other than India, Indian Ayurvedic medicine, it is also used in Chinese medicines as well. Also, in cultures like Ethiopian, they are also using of they also have a use of turmeric in their medicines and also in the cuisines. But nowadays we see everywhere it is used as a it's like a vitamin, right? Even in a local Costco we have it nowadays. So it's widely used now. It's no more on a certain regions actually, and also like a lattes, which is popular I think in United States. So yep, you can go back, Nishka ji, if you want. Yeah.
Thank you, Ji. So some uses of turmeric. One, it is anti-inflammatory, which means that it is good to treat arthritis, joint pain, wounds, and skin conditions. It is also antioxidant, so it neutralizes free radicals. It is also antimicrobial, so it can be used in wound dressings and infections. It is good for digestive aid. It's used to treat liver diseases. It's a good blood purifier, and Ayurvedically, it can help balance Vata dosha, which is associated with the nervous system and mental well-being. So there are many uses of haldi. Preparation. So the two that I could think of were haldi doodh and turmeric paste. So I'm sure everyone has had haldi doodh before. It's a common cure for cold or flu. So essentially, we boil some turmeric powder in whole milk. You can also add ginger, cinnamon, or honey, and to make it more spicy, I guess, and you can drink it warm. Turmeric paste is good to reduce inflammation in conditions like arthritis or gout. So heat water and add turmeric powder, stir until it thickens, and mix in coconut oil and stir until blended, and store at a cool temperature. Modern research around haldi. So haldi is called curcuma something. If we go back, curcuma longa. So
Curcume.
yeah, curcuma. My bad. So the active compound is curcumin. It is anti-cancer and it inhibits tumor growth. It is neuroprotective and it is found that it reduces Alzheimer's biomarkers. And it is also anti-arthritic. So according to Johns Hopkins, there are many uses of turmeric, including inflammation, to treat degenerative eye conditions, metabolic syndrome, arthritis, hyperlipidemia, anxiety, muscle soreness, and kidney health. So these are the modern research around turmeric. That's all for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Nishka ji. Thank you, Janki ji. Very good. Who doesn't use haldi, right? We use every day in our tadka. Just shows how our culture made medicine a food, day-to-day food. So very nice. Thank you so much. So going on to group 7, Krishna. I do see. Before that, there is a question from Ridula ji. Yes, ji.
It's actually a comment. So always add a little black pepper when you add haldi. That increases the absorption.
Interesting. Very nice. Thanks for the information, Ridula ji.
They go well together. Black pepper and turmeric go well together. The absorption increases.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am from group 7, Krishna. I am sorry, I did not connect with my teammates. I was under the seasonal allergies. I'll skip unless the other two people are here today.
Yeah, no worries, ji. I think it's time for you to grow some, what is that? Ajwain leaves. So
Ajwain leaves.
Herbs. Let me know.
Ji, I will.
or drink some, haldi doodh.
Ji.
All right, moving on to group 8. Do we have anyone here from group 8? That is Parvati. Group 8 is Parvati. Prasad ji. Anuradha ji, Mahesh ji, Rohit ji. Also, before I go ahead, I did see somebody by the name Chi Nat join. Can you please identify yourself? It's hard for us to know who is joining, who is not.
Yeah, it's Karthik Nandrojan. I'm with the Shanti and then with the Shana team.
Okay. Got it. All right. So anybody here from the Parvati team, group 8? I don't think so. All right, moving on to group 9, Hanuman team. Darshan ji, Bhuma ji, Akshay ji. Sangeeta ji.
I'm there, Radhika. I will present. Just a minute, I will share the screen.
Go for it, ji. Yeah, take your time.
Namaste ji. Namaste everyone. This is Radhika. My team is Hanuman. I am from Hanuman team. Today I'm presenting about basil seeds. Ji, it is audible for you?
Yes, ji, we can see clearly and we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. These basil seeds, we are a team. We are 4 members: Sangeeta, Darshanji, Radhika, and Akshay. No one is there, sorry. And I'm presenting this one. Today I'm going to discussing about basil seeds. Basil seeds usually we call in Telugu as sabza seeds, and this is also known as Maria seeds. And these are edible seeds, and this is a sweet. These seeds are from sweet basil plants. They have a long history of use in Ayurvedic medicine. These are the basil seeds, and after soaking this in water, the basil seeds will be look like this. Introduction. Basil seeds have long been a popular ingredient in drinks in India and Southeast Asia. Basil seeds are also known as barberry in Sanskrit. Basil seeds, these are similar to sesame seeds. We usually use these sesame seeds regularly in our house, but similar to sesame seeds, but these basil seeds are in black in color. And these seeds from sweet basil plants, and these are outdoor plants. For these plants, it requires minimum 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. Characteristics of this herb. According to Ayurveda, the botanical name of this basil seeds is Oxymum basilicum, and this is the family of Tulsicula. And basil seeds contains fiber, minerals, plant compounds, and omega-3 fatty acids. And this is soluble fiber, which may promote gut health, blood sugar control, healthy cholesterol levels, and appetite control. These basil seeds are rich in plant compounds, including flavonoids, which may provide antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and anti-cancer benefits. Some qualities of this barberry means these basil seeds only, don't confuse. The qualities of these basil seeds are: the taste is khatu, pungent; virya, potency, shita, cold; ruksha is dry; and the lagu is light to digest. We usually use, myself I'm telling, when I introduce these basil seeds, when in my childhood my grandma gave these basil seeds, especially in summer. We usually drink in like curd, lemon juice. It keeps our body cool. That's why we use these basil seeds. And 1 tablespoon of these basil seeds could supply most of our daily needs of ALA, omega-3 fat. ALA means alpha linolenic acid. Basil seeds. This table indicates 1 table of basil seeds contains 60 calories, and total fat is 2.5 grams. Omega-3 fat 1240 mg. Total carbs is 7 grams. Dietary fiber 7 grams. Protein 2 grams. Calcium 15% of RDI. Iron 10% of RDI, and magnesium 10% of RDI. RDI means reference diary intake.
Radhika ji, I don't think you're changing the slides.
See?
We are still seeing the guidelines. Oh, now we see.
Sorry.
No problem, no problem.
Sorry, sis. Once I will show the all slides and go to this next slide.
I think you
These are
should
the
hit
seeds.
presentation, please.
Okay.
If you go to presentation mode, that'll be helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How to use this preparation? Use more water to soak the basil seeds. These seeds only absorb as much as water they needed. Using too little water may cause the seeds to clump as they hydrate. Soak for about 15 minutes before use. These seeds will approximately triple in size. After soaking these, the size will be increases in triple. The effect on 3 doshas. Pittala increases Pitta dosha and balance Vata and Kapha dosha. This is the sloka about Barbary basil seeds in Rajanighantu, and so bad to tell in Sanskrit. I will repeat only first line. Barbari Tuvari Tundagi Kharapushna Jagandika. Sorry, I'm telling only one line.
No problem, Ji. No problem.
Okay, thank you. Ways to use this, how to use these basil seeds. In India, so many foods like Faluda and rose water syrups we use regularly. These seeds are used as a dessert topping of drinks in India and Southeast Asia. Nowadays in United States, they are selling bottled drink with these seeds. These seeds are used in smoothies, milkshakes, lemonade, soups, salad dressing, yogurt, and pudding. Usually, we need calcium and magnesium. These calcium and magnesium are required to everyone. And so by using these basil seeds, we can get more calcium and magnesium. Okay, Ji. Thank you.
Thank you, Radhika ji. That was very, very informative.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
think as the summer comes, as all of us staying here in Texas, as the summer hits, Nimbu Pani or Nimbu Soda with Sabja is something that I've had as a kid. So looking forward to it. All right. So moving on to group 10, that is Rama group. I see Rima ji, Rudrasen ji, Chandrasekhar ji, and Shivgami ji. Anyone here? Anyone here from group 10? All right. Let's move on to the last group, group 11, Brahma group. Shanti ji, Natarajan ji, Vidarshana ji. Anyone here from group 11?
Yes, we are ready to present.
Okay, go for it.
Can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Our presentation is about Adi Maduram. My name is Vidarshana Anand. First, a quick summary is the intro to herbs in Ayurveda. We'll go over the first. We'll go over the introduction of herbs in Ayurveda, and then we'll go over characteristics and herb details of Adi Maduram. And then we'll go over the uses and preparation of it, and then some modern research about it. Herbs in Ayurveda were commonly used for their medicinal properties. Ayurvedic knowledge about herbs were documented in Samhitas, which were mainly classified into two groups. There's the Brihattari, which includes the Charaka Samhita, Shrishta Samhita, and Ashtanga Hridayam, and the Laghuttari, which includes the Madhava Nidhana, Charangadhar Samhita, and Bhava Praksha.
Karthik ji, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Vidashana. So Adi, the way we use it, I'm showing the Adi Maduram. The common name is Yashta Madhu, and then we call English name licorice, and then the botanical name is Glycymihera, and then the family, and then usually it says in a root, and it's pretty common family. It can be found in India. It's very easily, and then rest of them we have will be like a small tall plant, and then flowers. You will see the flowers and small of them, like a to identification wise, like a violet color. I've seen in India a lot. Especially now, obviously you can't find in city, but if you go around like small village, small town places, you can very mostly common. You can easily find out. And then a properties is kind of sweet, and then it's just a grew kind of heavy, and then Shital is kind of cold. Very Next slide. Okay, the use of is like for use for balances, and then when we talked about like last week, a couple of weeks ago, it's a Pitta dosha, and the nurtures for Kapha dosha. I think it's for body. I believe it helps you a lot, and also it's good for your eyesight and immunity and hair. And then it's especially when you're having a cold, I think it's really helpful. And also it's a part I use of antidepressant and antioxidant. And then I use and usually it's in India. It's a lot cheaper if you get it like I don't know, like a for 300 rupees or something small packet. You can get it from a local organic store. But if you want to buy in the US, you can get from Whole Foods. It's like $8, but don't buy from Amazon. Like a small, like 100 grams, like $33. So, but I know I tried last time. One of my friends recommended. It's really helpful. You can either mix with hot water, or you can use it with the milk or honey to drink it. Mostly they recommend after food. So I think it just helps you digest better, and then I think it's more effective. I think that's it.
So some of the chemistry aspects of it, licorice root or adimaduram has trypsin, saffarans, flavonoids, which is commonly found in most fruits and vegetables that gives its characteristic color and flavor, and pectins and simple sugars, amino acids, and mineral salts. The sweet taste of licorice that contributes to the name adimaduram, which means very sweet. Comes from this compound called glyceririn. It's a mixture of potassium, calcium, and magnesium salt of the acid. The presence of the flavonoids, like I mentioned earlier, gives the color and the texture. Like a lot of herbs that are used, that are seen in US market, and not much credit is given to India. We see this in the form of capsules, roots, and powders. I guess that's all we got. Adimaduram is a wonderful herb. It's most singers' favorite. It's used for better voice and cough and congestion. Questions?
Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Ji. Thank you very
Just
much.
like to add, it's called mulethi in Hindi, and it's available in the Indian store again. Jiva Organics ka ek chota packet aata hai, and it's a good one. I have used it personally.
Thank
Very
you. I was about to ask Deeptaji what is in Hindi. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's mulethi.
Yeah, I remember now. Licorice. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Any other comments or questions? Mridula ji, I do see your hand up. Is that from before, or do you have a question?
I'm sorry. Apparently just my finger touched in the wrong place.
Oh, no worries, no worries, no worries. Anyone else? Any questions, comments, or any inputs about any of these herbs, or how you use any of this herb in your daily life? I personally use, ajwain leaves. I use haritaki, haldi, of course, and sabja seeds, but I'm definitely going to give it a try with the atimaduram and nishagandhi. So very informative. So I think we covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 herbs today. Anyone else has any last inputs or comments?
We use ajwain seeds in puris because puris are slightly heavier to digest, and ajwain is super healthy, so it makes it digestion easier. So when we are kneading the flour for puris, we always add ajwain seeds. Haritaki, we add it just like regular spice. I grind it with the tomatoes and ginger in regular curries and legumes and use it as a regular spice. That way I don't have to make a kashaya, although kashayam has its own benefits. And
Very nice.
these are the two things I could remember. Licorice, my mom used to give it every time I had a sore throat or something. My mom used to give me, it looks like a little wooden piece, and my mom would give that for me to chew on. So you just keep sucking on it, and the juice keeps leaving, it keeps releasing in your mouth, and then you throw away the remaining wood bark. You just discard it after like 4 or 5 hours of chewing on it constantly. So yeah, that's coming to my mind. Dhanyavad.
Very nice, Deepti. I hope you feel better. Uh, so I do see. I'll go in order of the hand raises. I see. Dharmchandji.
Yeah, question for DTG. Do you use all of them as powder in
No,
the cooking, or do you use like in various different ways?
I not in powder form. I grind them with my rest of the paste, my ginger paste and my tomato paste. I grind. So when I use generous amounts of water if I don't have tomatoes, and I grind it as a paste, and then I add it to my tadka. For haritaki, licorice, I have it usually raw. Ajwain, I crush it in between my two palms, especially the palmy area. I crush it in between my two palms. The reason being, if I put it as is without crushing it into smaller pieces, I have heard that it can splatter in your eyes. I've never experienced it, but I've heard it. And that's why I've always seen my aunts and everybody just crush it. I can actually open my window. I like crush it like this, ajwain, and then I add it to my flour.
Okay, got you. Yeah, I personally use the ajwain leaves into when I make the ginger chutney, so that just boosts the flavor like crazy. And
Okay,
yeah,
I have to say, ajwain ke patte, jo this one which we talked about, it is not the same plant for ajwain seeds. It's called ajwain ke patte because of a similarity in taste. Maybe somewhere up the ladder they share either a family name or something like that. Ajwain ke patte is not the source. That plant is not the source of ajwain seeds. Just wanted to clarify that.
oh, what exactly is it then? Because the Mexican oregano is the one that we, in this part of Texas, we use as ajwain. So is the ajwain seeds not from the same?
It's not from the same plant at all. They are very different.
Oh, is that right? Okay, do you
Yeah.
know which one that would be then? It's not a
No,
Mexican
I don't.
Yeah,
oregano?
No.
here we call it as like whatever the ajwain plant, right? It's a Wix plant. It says Wix plant. Uh, um,
Yes, it's
we
called Vix plant as well.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a Mexican oregano. It's the same thing that
Correct.
Mexican, yeah.
Correct. It's the
all over
same thing.
Texas you find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weed actually. Like when you're putting it, like just make sure like it will spreads your backyard.
To the pot, yeah.
It's classified as a weed in many countries.
And one thing, like you can steam it, or what we do is like we take the fresh leaves, we made put it in the basin floor, and we eat as a pakoda. Like that's also very good for your thing. Like if you cannot consume directly.
Is there any harm in actually eating the leaves directly? I think that's what I'm used to since I was a kid.
No, yeah, you can eat it. Like some people will not be tend to like with that smell
Like the
and all those
taste, yeah.
things. Yeah, so you can have a pakoda
It's
as well.
very sharp. If you're able to palate it, that's good too.
It's an acquired taste, yeah. You have to just take small quantities and then just like tulsi, right? Tulsi is also sometimes it's pretty depending on which type of tulsi you have.
Mhm.
It could be a little strong,
Yeah.
or if it's mild, and it also depends on what time of day you're taking it. Because if you early in the morning you're taking it, it's going to be really punchy for you.
I have a question about this chia seeds versus basil seeds. Are both are the same or different?
No, they are different.
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 Oh, okay. So chia seeds is called superfoods, right? Like but the one we get it in basil seeds in India, it's also soaks and like it will give that same texture. So will the benefits are different, like using chia seeds and basil seeds?
I think chia is also native to India, from what I heard. I think the sources are obviously different. The basil seeds, I'm not sure who did the research, specific type of basil, because there's like many varieties of basil plants, right? because there's Thai basil, there's holy basil, which is what we use as tulsi, and then in holy basil you have like the two kinds, right? The darker kind and then the greener type, the Rama and Krishna tulsi, right? So, which basil seeds is most beneficial? Did anybody find that?
The Indian version is far superior than the chia seeds. Between the different basils, I don't think there is a specific one which is, they don't tell us which one it is, but comparatively, our Indian version is much superior. The sabja seeds is much superior. That's what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Got it. Any other comments? I do see Dinesh ji, Deepta ji has his hand raised. I suppose it was for this, Deepta ji?
Yes, sorry, that's from earlier.
No problem. No problem. Dinesh ji?
मैंने अपने आयुर्वेद से एक बनाया है, वो ये है, दिखाना चाहता हूँ। ये लिक्विड है, रोल ऑन है ऐसे।
वीडियो ऑन कीजिए दिनेश जी।
अरे वीडियो ऑन ही है?
ऑन है जी। वी कैन सी दिनेश।
It's on. We can see.
ये रोल ऑन है। ये बेसिकली क्या है बताता हूँ। कपूर, जो कर्पूर ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, और कपूर, अजवाइन और पुदीना, ये इंग्लिश नाम नहीं मालूम है, ये हिंदी में और ऐसे बोलते हैं, गुजराती में ऐसे बोले, कपूर, अजवाइन और पुदीना। इस तीनों के क्रिस्टल आते हैं, उसको हम गुजराती में फूल बोलते हैं। वो यानी कि क्रिस्टल, व्हाइट क्रिस्टल होते हैं। जैसे कपूर जो होता है ना, कपूर में भी अलग अलग आते हैं, लेकिन भीमसेनी कपूर। तो उस तीनों को इक्वल मात्रा में अगर 100-100 ग्राम लिया तो तीनों 100-100 ग्राम लेकर एक कांच के बाउल में ऐसे रख देना है, तो ऑटोमेटिक उसमें से केमिकल प्रोसेस होकर वो सॉलिड से ये लिक्विड बन जाएगा। और इसका बेनिफिट मल्टीपल है। अगर सर्दी हो जाती है, कफ ऐसे नाक बंद हो जाता है, ऐसा कुछ, तो इसको स्मेल लेंगे ना, तुरंत खुल जाएगा, तुरंत। और उसके दूसरे भी बेनिफिट है, लेकिन अमेरिका में डिफिकल्ट है किसी को वो करना, लेकिन इधर कह सकता हूँ। इसके 5 ड्रॉप पानी के अंदर, 1 गिलास पानी के अंदर डाल के फिर ऐसे घुमा के होठों को बिना छुए ऐसे पी जाएंगे ना, तो कितने दर्द में ये हेल्पफुल है। कफ, सर्दी, कफ, फिर ताव, झाड़ा, उल्टी, माथा का दुखाव, सिर दर्द, ये सभी में एक ही ये है, इसलिए इसका नाम है अमृत धारा। तो ये मैंने बनाया है, लेकिन आप, मैंने अभी का जब बताया उसको मत सोचिए, लेकिन अगर आपको सर्दी हो जाती है, नाक बंद हो जाता है, तो ये तुरंत आपको रिलीफ करेगा। और छोटे बच्चे को और ऐसे होता है ना, तो उन लोगों को भी मतलब अपने उनके पीलों के आजू बाजू में या तो शर्ट के ऊपर, जो कपड़े के ऊपर ऐसे लगा देंगे ना, ऐसे बच्चों को, तो वो स्मेल आती रहेगी, तो उसको इजी रहता है और अच्छा भी लगता है। तो मैं मेरे दोस्तों जहाँ कहीं पर मिलते हैं, तो मैं सभी को देता हूँ। ये मेरे पास बनाया हुआ है, बहुत सारा है ये। तो इफ एनीवन वांट्स, लेट मी नो।
So
ये
you get
बेचता
the
नहीं हूँ, मैं
ingredients
पहले
from
बताता
India?
हूँ, ये मैं बेचने के लिए नहीं बनाया हूँ, सिर्फ अपने ही जो अच्छे जो लोग है, लाइक माइंडेड है, तो उसको भी कुछ हेल्प हो सके, उनके लाइफ में कुछ पॉजिटिव वैल्यू ऐड कर सकूं, इसके लिए मैं देता हूँ सभी को।
धन्यवाद दिनेश जी, वेरी नाइस।
क्योंकि बहुत कुछ मेरे गोरे लोग हैं ना, उनको दिया ना, तो बोले वो यू शुड स्टार्ट बिजनेस आउट ऑफ दिस वन। क्योंकि तुरंत ही उसको, मतलब जैसे उन्होंने लिया, बोला मेरा नाक बंद है, मैं मेरे पास से रखता ही हूँ एडिशनल मेरी बैग में। अगर ऐसा कोई मिलता ना, तुरंत उठा के उसको दे देता हूँ। तो ऐसा मिला, दिया, और बोला अरे बहुत बढ़िया है, यू शुड स्टार्ट बिजनेस आउट ऑफ दिस वन। मैं बोला ये धंधे, सभी में धंधा नहीं है, बिजनेस में करता हूँ लेकिन सभी में धंधा नहीं करता।
Very nice, Dinesh ji.
दिनेश जी, आप
जी
इसके लिंक्स भेज सकते हैं क्या? क्रिस्टल कहाँ से लेने हैं?
क्रिस्टल इंडिया में मिल जाएगा ना। वो आप किसी भी आयुर्वेदिक शॉप में बोलोगे ना, कपूर अजवा और फुदीना, उसका फूल, ऐसे गुजरात में फूल बोलते हैं, आप उधर आपके कंट्री आपके स्टेट में क्या बोलते हैं, लेकिन वो व्हाइट क्रिस्टल आते हैं।
મારા સ્ટેટમાં પણ ફૂલ જ કે.
તમે अच्छा આપડા गुजराती છો तो क्या चिंता है।
आई गेट इट दिनेश जी, आप क्या बोल रहे हैं समझ गई मैं, ठीक है।
हाँ
वो
हाँ
जैसे
You can
जैसे
also
नींबू के
use
फूल आते हैं, नींबू के फूल आते हैं उसी तरह के
हाँ
लगते
वाह
होंगे, राइट?
बस व्हाइट कलर
ओके,
के आते हैं ना, वही उस टाइप का।
आपने बोला
लेकिन सिर्फ
कपूर, अजवाइन और
और
पुदीना,
पुदीना,
राइट? ओके,
सिर्फ इतना ध्यान रखना, इक्वल मात्रा, अगर 50 ग्राम लो तो तीनों 50 ग्राम, 100 तो तीनों 100, या 10
So
तो 10।
ajwain also crystals only?
हाँ उसका क्रिस्टल आता है, आयुर्वेदिक शॉप में मिलेगा इंडिया की।
Okay.
we can try
Good to
locally
know.
if we have essential oils. We can try it with that. I know camphor is there. I have camphor as well as spearmint. Ajwain ka to pata nahi, but we can start with these two if in case somebody is into essential oils.
ये 2 का मुझे मालूम नहीं है, मुझे तो ये 3 का मालूम है, इसको
हाँ नहीं,
अमृत
वो पता नहीं है कि नहीं मिलता है कि नहीं अजवाइन का, लेकिन ये दोनों
मिलता है,
कपूर का और
डेफिनेटली मिलता है।
पुदीने का तो मिलता ही है, पक्का मुझे पता है। मेरे पास है तो मैं बोल रही हूँ।
और ये चाहिए ना तो ये ले लो मेरे पास से, ये
ठीक है, हम
आपको
ले
1
लेंगे,
साल चलेगा।
जरूर।
Right.
One quick comment. I know we have an incubator process, so this is a perfect idea. So
Exactly.
Dinesh ji, you can be the supplier. I'll do the marketing, and हम सब IKS logo बना के डाल देते हैं, ठीक है?
बराबर है ना,
Yeah, that's
बराबर है।
exactly what I
ऐसे
wanted to tell G. I know we don't want to make profit out of everything, but it's important that, traditional medicines and Ayurvedic based medicines like this that has come down from generations, people benefit from it. So, like DCG said, like Dinesh Ji said, if you're interested to write a proposal for our knowledge systems incubator, we are happy to look through the details and see how we can support you.
नहीं, बिजनेस नहीं करना भाई, इसमें बिजनेस के लिए पूरा अमेरिका है, इसको छोड़ देते हैं।
नहीं
दिनेश
नहीं, अगर 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 कुछ कुछ कर रहे हैं लोगों के लिए,
दिनेश भाई, हम बिजनेस नहीं करेंगे, गोरे आपका लेके हम ही को बेचेंगे।
हाँ वो नहीं होना चाहिए।
हाँ, हमको
उसके पहले हमको पैटर्न करना है, सब कुछ वो सब कुछ करना है। ऐसे
वो
नहीं
आपकी
करेंगे
बात
तो योगा जैसे हो जाएगा सब जगह। वही तो हमने सीखा यहाँ पे।
दिनेश जी,
Very
डीसी जी
true.
गुजराती हो गए हैं अब।
મારું ગુજરાતી થોડું થોડું આવડે છે।
नहीं नहीं, दिमाग से बोल रही हूँ मैं।
दिनेश
नहीं, it's a
भाई,
very good idea, Dinesh ji. It's a good what DCG is saying. I agree, DCG and Dipti ji. You should actually.
दिनेश भाई,
जी
आप बना लीजिए प्रपोजल, हेल्प ले लीजिए, और आपकी श्रद्धा, उसके बाद आप दोस्तों को मत बेचिए, लेकिन बाकी दुनिया वालों को बेचिए।
नहीं, लोगों को ना जो वैल्यू जो है वो थोड़े कुछ डिस्टेंस तक वो जाता है, वो प्रेम से जाता है। उसके बाद ना एडवांटेज देते हैं, वो नहीं होना चाहिए। जो जो भी है उसका कुछ वैल्यू होना चाहिए, लॉन्ग टर्म होना चाहिए। तो ये गोरे लोग कर रहे हैं तो ऐसे है कि हमको भी थोड़ा कुछ ऐसे ही सोचना है, बट लोगों के लिए जो कुछ कर रहे हैं तो उसके लिए लॉन्ग लास्टिंग होना चाहिए, सस्टेनेबिलिटी चाहिए।
Absolutely. Anyways, I want to be conscious of the
बात
time
करते
here.
हैं।
I know we still have 11 more minutes. You're welcome to continue the discussion. I think we are seeing some really good enthusiasm and some business ideas. We have learned about the herbs, and that is exactly what we are trying to do through the KSF and the KSI Foundation here. So, any other last thoughts or comments?
Yeah, any idea if you get. So just think of Bahujana Hitaya, Bahujana Sukhaya.
Absolutely.
Vanijam. So if you simply scale it and scale the service up, and it is beneficial to more people, then that is called Vanija. It's nothing bad about it. People have been doing it since the ancient days.
Absolutely. Mridula ji, you had a comment?
Yeah, excellent presentations. Everything needs a once more, even if it's a year later.
Absolutely. So we will be collecting these presentations and sharing it. So those of you presented, if you have not already uploaded in the Google Classrooms, please do, and we will share it with the rest of the class and provide the links on the WhatsApp channel. But thank you so much. I think overall it has been fantastic. I second Mridula ji. All I personally learned about a lot of herbs today, and I think Ajwain or Karpuravalli, Nishagandhi, Haritaki, Haldi, Sabja seeds, Atimaduram, and lastly with Dinesh ji's Amritadhara. So very nice. I mean, it shows on to tell there is a common. I think Dinesh ji is
हाँ,
showing all the things
देखिए
he has made.
ये मैं अमेजोन से सिर्फ ये बाय करता हूँ खाली बॉटल, और फिर इसमें वो बनाकर इस डालता हूँ, और ये ऐसा रेडी है, इसलिए मैं सिर्फ बोलता नहीं हूँ। अगर किसी को चाहिए तो फील फ्री, मुझे बताइए, ये है मेरे पास। देखिए इसमें से बहुत सारे तो हो गए, मतलब दे दिए हैं, और ये तीसरा बॉक्स है,
Very
सब
nice, very
बनाकर
nice.
दे
Yeah.
दिया इस तरह से।
Dinesh
Next
ji,
time.
excuse me, I want one because
Yeah.
every year my son is suffering from total 6 months cold.
अरे आप बोलिए
Year
ना,
cold.
Yes,
आपको
for
दो देता हूँ।
allergies also.
Hey, Dinesh bhai, you can start, start making this one. We will be the.
No,
Yes,
first we have to
first
do
in our
experiments.
group we can start.
First we have to do experiments. Then only you can get succeed.
This is already proven, G. So there
एग्जैक्टली
is no
हमारे
point in.
हमारे उसमें दिया हुआ ही है।
Yeah.
सिर्फ लोगों को पास अगर एक बार गया ना, तो उनको तो चाहिए ही चाहिए।
So I think
Everyone
the
must
testing,
feel their own experience. Then only they can
yeah,
trust it.
yeah.
Right.
So the testing should be like who it doesn't work for, not for who it works for, right?
Exactly.
So that's what the testing should be, because we all know it works.
My mom has been giving me Amritdhara for stomach aches since childhood. It's very sharp.
See, yeah.
So she puts a spoon full of sugar, puts 2 or 3 drops, and then she tells me to drink water. And my kids just hate it, but then when they're crying out of stomach pain, this is what I give them. They cry because it's very sharp, very
Yes.
pungent. तो ऐसे झाल मारता है एकदम से ऊपर
हाँ,
पानी।
इसलिए होठों को नहीं टच होने देना है, नहीं तो होठ सूख जाते हैं।
जी जी जी। तो आई ट्राइड एंड टेस्टेड है, अगर डाउट है तो इसका नाम अमृत धारा है। अमृत मीन समथिंग दैट गिव्स लाइफ, इसके लिए ही इसका नाम अमृत धारा रखा गया है।
Yeah, if anybody is interested, please contact Dinesh ji. We have a WhatsApp channel for that, right? That is not only to, it's not a one-way communication. We want to build a community. So all these things are encouraged, right?
Awesome. That was going to be my
May I
next
know
question.
last presentation we can download those?
We will, Sureka ji, we will share once everyone has uploaded. I will present. We will put the links on the WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp group. Okay.
Yeah. Also, we have a Google Classroom. After you signed up, everything gets uploaded there. So after every week, we usually upload all the
But I
presentations.
don't see last presentations in Google Classroom.
Let me check on that, Sureka ji. Let me check on that and we'll upload it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any other?
Mukunji, I just wanted to ask. I follow a lot of Ayurveda on Insta and other resources. Can I share those links because they are very good, well vetted people? Maybe like 2 or 3. It will really be very helpful for everybody.
If it is like I said, our intention is to build a community, right? But at the same time, we don't want it to be yet another. You can probably all relate to it. I personally find myself in some 100 WhatsApp groups with so many ads and messages and things coming up. But as long as we don't spam and we are sharing relevant information with the class
Right.
and with
I
the
just
topic.
share it once, and beyond
please.
that, it's up to them. People, whoever wishes to subscribe, they're welcome.
Yeah. You're welcome to. You're welcome to. That way, if there is something we talked about in the class and there is a good video about it or something, you're welcome to share.
Oh, sure. Done.
Mukunji, not everybody has sharing rights. I think only the admins can do it.
In the WhatsApp group, Ji?
Ji, right.
Yes.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Admin can share, right?
Okay, in which case, what we can do is we can facilitate a different WhatsApp group just because we want to make sure that the communication reaches out. So what I'll do, G, is I'll create one more WhatsApp group as a community so that you're welcome to, share things that are relevant to under the umbrella of IKS.
Sure, that makes sense.
Thank you
Okay.
so much
All
for
right.
doing that.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's end with yeah. Sorry. Go on.
One question, G.
see the hands
So I actually uploaded the presentation last night because it was due
Okay.
midnight. So once I uploaded it, I lost my edit access to the presentation. Is that supposed to be the case?
Let me check. I can check on it.
Okay.
Dharmshanji.
If it is set up that way, it's fine because I was the owner. As soon as I uploaded it, I lost edit access, which is
Got it.
okay.
Got it.
Thank
How
you.
Google Classrooms are set, G. You're supposed to submit it like a student, and the teacher, which is IKS at this point, takes it and accepts you have submitted. So if you need to have a copy, you need to make another copy of it in your own local drive.
Yeah, it's okay. I have edit access, so I can. Not edit access, view access. Then I can make a copy. That's not a
Yeah,
problem.
that's
Okay,
how.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's
Thank you. I got
standard.
the answer. Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Sounds good. Anyone else? Last comments? I do see Mridula Ji's hands up.
Yeah, so my suggestion is
Go for it, G.
instead of having an extra WhatsApp group, you can keep it open until Sunday night and then close it Sunday night so that everybody can, share whatever they like.
I would
Yeah.
prefer a separate WhatsApp group because there's constant information we would like to share on.
Correct.
That's right.
A
Yeah.
different group will make sense.
Yeah.
And every person in the group supposed to upload the presentation in a classroom.
Sureka ji, no problem. If you ideally, yes, we want Google Classroom to be the unified interface so that all of us are familiar and all the information is in one place. But if you're having challenges, just share it with me or with let me know. I'll facilitate that.
Thank you. Because my teammates are absent, so do they have to present? Do they have to upload also?
That's fine. I mean, ideally, yes, so that we have all the presentations through the year in one place for future references as well. All right. Any other last thoughts? I know we have a couple of more minutes here.
So with this, are we done with Ayurveda?
So I think with this, we are done with module 2. We are going to be starting module 3 next week.
Okay.
And, again, like we indicated, this is just going to be sneak peek of things. And then if you're interested in, let's say some of you are interested in doing a deep dive into it, we can do that in the second part of the year.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's, if anyone else has any other questions, if no one has any other questions, we can wrap with the closing.
Wait, let me get this right. So the module 3 would still be Ayurveda or it's something else?
No, it's going to be
Ayurveda will be Ganita. Module 3 will be Ganita. After that,
Okay.
it is Nakshatra Vidya. So it goes on like that.
Okay.
So
Got
like Mukundi mentioned, the objective is to give a sampler so that everybody is broadly familiar with all the different topics. And then it'll allow people to kind of go deeper into the topic that specifically interests them.
Sure. Got it.
All right. Any other questions? All right. So maybe we'll end with a closing prayer. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Right. Dhanyawad, everyone. Thank you for the great presentations, and you all have a great weekend, and we'll meet next week.
Okay. Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad.